Should your AI agent represent you in meetings? Navigating workplace etiquette as a 10 to the power of 2x engineer. So, you've gone from a 10x engineer to a 10 to the power of 2x engineer thanks to your implementation of AI in your organization. Productivity, efficiency, deliverables are all up. Everything has been optimized save one thing. You're still spending more than half of your week in meetings. And now you're considering whether or not your AI agent should represent you in these meetings. Now, this isn't just a question of can it represent you. We're assuming that you've trained it on your mannerisms, it knows your decision-making patterns, and understands the technical intricacies of business processes within your organization. So, from a workplace etiquette perspective, should it represent you? Now, to answer this question, I'd like to present a carefully thought out decision tree that will help you navigate this conundrum and decide whether or not your agent should represent you. Now, at first glance, this does look intimidating, but I assure you that this is the most comprehensive decision tree that has been created with current available information. Let's start by answering one major question. Has upper management mandated that AI be integrated in everything? As you can see, if it's mandated by upper management, your path to having your AI agent represent you is a bit more direct than if it hasn't been mandated. There are still a few what I'd like to call gotcha moments where subjectivity plays a role as well as objectivity. So for instance, here, when we ask, do you feel your manager would be able to tell if they were interacting with an AI version of you, is more of a subjective question that really asks how much does your manager pay attention to you and your team? Or here, when we ask, are you worried that your AI will set unreasonable expectations when it comes to communication? That is also a bit more subjective and deals with how well you believe the AI model has been trained on your mannerisms. And that brings us to a very important part of AI representation, and that is, does it behave as a better version of you? There is a non-zero chance that if not properly trained, your AI representative can end up being more helpful and more agreeable than you intended. This can cause you to be saddled with additional work and projects that you otherwise would not have accepted. It can even cause you to garner more attention from upper management, which can have the undesirable outcome of giving you more visibility. Now, a final thought around compensation. Will using this agent at your current company increase your compensation? Or would you be better served if your agent worked at a different company? Now, at the end of the day, whether or not you should use an AI agent to represent you in meetings really comes down to a number of objective and subjective factors. If the benefit outweighs the costs, then maybe it's worth considering. Thank you.